catch some fish. Going around a couple of baits. Hopefully catch a good one today. Ain't getting grass on my swim bait. Got one hooked up. It was like a good one. Ain't that bad. Still a good one, but it ain't that bad. Joker hit the water. This is on a swim bait from dragtackle.com. Go check them out. I'll put a little discount code in the comment. Comment today. Save 10%. This little swim bait's a 3.5 inch. They do have 4.5 inch if y'all like that. It almost looks like a gator tail. It's got the like the scales of an alligator. I like them. They work very well with the underspin, and without the underspin, just on a little jig head, they move still. It moves pretty good. I just like that extra flash, extra vibration that will, you know, entice them more to bite. But ooh, y'all did not see that, but I had a fish just hit it. It followed it in. I snatched it too soon. That one had it again, but it was only on the tail. I don't know. That one's probably not going to bite again. Tell you what, these fish are fired up this morning. Got a couple of ponds I'm going to. I just had another one right there. I don't know why they're not getting it. I don't know. May have to switch to something a little slower. Let me see. Let me switch. Let me go back to my little minnow here and see About busting my butt there. Let's see if we can't get a couple more on this little minnow. Yep. Oh, I had one right there. They're biting the tail. They're not biting the hook. Maybe I'll let them bite it a little bit longer. I don't know. Let's see. This little corner right here though is loaded with them. Had something nibbling on it. It could have been a bluegill, because there are some bluegill in this corner right here that's ripped it in half. May have to go get my other ones. I'll see if I can't get one to bite this. May have to go back to my truck. And get something a little bigger. That was a bite. Got him. Got him. Got that booger. Good hook set too, right in the top of the mouth. Well, side of the top. Pretty decent one right there, and these are all largemouth too, by the way. I have to get me some more of these little minnows. These things work. I didn't bring any of my panfish stuff today, and I've got some stuff that works on that too, but I didn't bring any of that. I only want to bring 3 poles with me today. This corner's got them though, I'll tell you that. They're out probably a couple feet from the shallows. The shallowest part of the water, just out of sight where the water starts getting a little darker, gets a little deeper. It's where they look like they're hanging out at. I'll be moving spots here shortly, but I got to go back to my vehicle to get some more. Some more flukes. And hopefully they'll bite this little bigger fluke that I have. I don't have any more of these small little ones. Wish I did. They want to tear this thing up right here. There we go, getting a bite. Oh, I had it. It didn't get the hook. That one was in a little deeper water. That's okay. The day's still young, still early. And it's still pretty out here. Sun went away for a little bit. Got a little passing clouds here and there. Just feels so good to be out here just having a pole in my hand and catching some fish, at least getting some bites, catching a few. But, you know, we got time. We got time. Let this thing sink. Like I said, it's weightless, so. Right. Got him. Oh, that's a bigger size one right there. Yeah, bigger than that one we caught a while ago. Nonetheless, I wish I had my scale with me. It's at the truck. You know, if I hadn't had this braid, I wouldn't grab this line. That's probably about 1.5 pounds. Nice sized mouth. And get an old picture of it. Alright, I gotta go back to my truck and get some more stuff. Y'all gonna go on a walk with me. There's another pond over yonder. I usually fish that pond over there a lot, but I think it's overran with a lot of small fish. I may fish it a little bit today in a different area I ain't fished in a while. While we walking back to the truck to get some more baits, y'all go on monsterbass.com and check out some of the lures that we have in there. In the comment, I'll link a code for it. You get 15% off. We got some good baits. some nice crankbaits, which I'm probably going to grab one or two here. Well, so many baits I just can't. There's my white fluke. And there's my gray one. I think I'm gonna go with my gray one because that's the color that little one was. This is called the little banger. I'm gonna get it and try it out. I'm gonna put it in this one and take this with me. Get a bigger hook for this one. All right, y'all, let's go back now here and see if we can't catch some more. Apologize for the wind if it is interfering. I think they'll bite this one. It's a little bit bigger profile, but I think they'll eat it, just like they do that little one. I feel like anyways. I mean, it's spring, or starting to spring, and they feeding up on shad, bait fish, and I feel like, you know, this is a good color for to imitate a bait fish. So just a little bigger profile than what I was throwing, but that's okay. I'm gonna throw this here a little bit where I was fishing at right here, and then gonna move down. Hopefully have some luck. So, and I don't leave stuff laying around out here. I don't do it on the river either, or a lake. And I need to try to keep areas like that clean. You know, got kids out here that's going to be fishing, and just want to keep the fish healthy. So a little bigger profile. Let's see what happens. It's going to sink a little quicker. It's still weightless. See if they like this size. Well, they may not like this. Just had a fish look at it. So Let's see. That was a little smaller fish. I seen it. I know y'all can't see it, but see what happens. I'm getting a bite, or I was. Maybe not. Sun's a little warm, but it feels good. Got a little breeze blowing too. Oh, I had one right there, but it probably just bit the tail. Yep, that's what it did, just bit the tail. I think since I'm in this little deeper water, I think I'm gonna try a little square bill, a little banger. See if I can't get anything on it. I'm gonna take our little underspin off here and put that one on real quick. Set that on that rod, because if I don't get anything on this one, I will put it back on. Well, now my hooks wants to get in the way and don't want me to close this thing. Alright, I'm gonna try this thing on. It's got a little tight little wobble to it. It floats, so you reel it, you feel like you're hitting something and it's not a fish, you can let off of it and it'll bring it back up. So we'll see how they like it here. I like to steady retrieve mine, but at a kind of a slow pace. Get closer to the bank, I'll bring my rod up a little bit just to be able to use it on the bank, so I don't get hung up on anything. Nice slow retrieve, not too crazy. And they may not want this, you know, may not. It does have like a little rattle to it, so may want this much of a motion. There'll be one that wants it eventually. I throw it in a little shallow area. I hold my rod tip up a little bit so don't swim. It swims about, I think it dives about 5 feet. They just don't want this one. That's okay. That is a-okay. I'll try it somewhere else today. I'm gonna hook this swim bait back on, and we are going to rock to a different spot. There's some big bass out here I would love to hook into. I hooked in one out here a couple years ago, and I saw the mouth on it when it jumped, and I was using some poor swivels at the time. I'm using double locking swivels now, but it broke it in half, and his mouth, I could fit both of my hands inside of his mouth, and it was like a log trying to pull in. And you know, I would guess it's probably 10 plus pounds. So I'm gonna go on a little journey with me to our next spot. These ponds used to be real, well, they're still low on water, but since we've had all this rain come through, they're kind of come up some, and it's gonna help the fish. Most definitely gonna help the fish. So I think this other spot I'm gonna go to, I'm gonna start with the swim bait and the underspin and see how it works. This other swim bait I got is a line through swim bait from Z-Man, slow sinker. So in little shallow areas I'll fish it. So hopefully won't have any issues. I think I'm gonna stop right here and throw this line out. If there's any bass on this bank right here, up shallow, I don't want to scare them. I don't want to scare them off. And there's quite a few little ones swimming, I see. But they're little, so I don't think they're gonna bite this swim bait. But they may, you know, never can tell. So watch out for snakes too. It's getting that time for them. Some of these smaller bass probably ain't gonna eat this. Eat this little swim bait. they're interested in it, but they're too small to eat it. Kind of wish I'd brought my panfish stuff. I could have caught a little bit more smaller fish. I would have caught the numbers too. But that's okay. That is A-okay. We're gonna catch some fish today. We done caught a few. Before I leave this little spot, I do have a vibrating bait I like to throw. Bass are interested in it, I'll tell you that. I just think it's too big for these ones I'm seeing right up here on the bank. Oh, that's the bottom. There's bass all over here. You know what? I'm gonna go to my fluke and see if I can get him to bite on the fluke. I believe I can get him to bite on the fluke. I believe I can get him to bite on the fluke. There's something underneath this tree over here. Oh, I think I just seen it swim too. Bigger bass. Yep. Oh, that's a bigger bass. It's probably about 1.5 pounds, maybe 2 pounds. Hard to tell though when it's swimming. Ooh. I just had a fish come up to it. I saw it. Oh, got one right there, buddy. It may be a fluke kind of day today. I mean, it's a small one. He's about the size that I've been seeing swimming right here in front of me. Well, ain't nothing crazy, but maybe a fluke day. Firefighters are messaging me. I'm at his house fishing his ponds. too. See it.